As you've probably noticed, fast food restaurants are getting a lot more high-tech these days. Kate Rogers has a look at how one particular device is making some big changes for both customers and these companies.
The technological makeovers restaurants around the globe are getting these days almost always involve kiosks that allow customers to personalize orders and place them quickly. The upgrades can be seen in restaurants from McDonald's to Panera and Taco Bell, and new data suggests they're working. Kiosk usage is up 6% year-on-year, with more than a third of customers saying they've used one in the past year. And 30% say they prefer them over cashiers. The tech is resonating with customers across age demographics.
It's simpler to do that than to talk and try to communicate with another person, as weird as that sounds.
I think it's more convenient.
But some say they miss the good old days of talking face-to-face and worry about kiosks replacing workers.
I would prefer to use the one that would create the most jobs.
And I think it's just nice every now and again to talk to someone.
Oh, I mean, that is such a slice of life, Kate. The guy who says it's easier than trying to talk and communicate.
We really got the opinions of the masses out there.
And the older guy who said, I want to do whatever creates the most jobs for people.
Right.
Interestingly enough, I think people don't realize is these kiosks, they do come with some job creation and some costs of their own.
Yeah, they certainly do. So we looked at what it would cost to pay a minimum wage worker part-time for a year here in New Jersey, where the minimum wage is $10 an hour. That would come in at just over $10,000 a year if you work 20 hours per week. Now, to install these kiosks, we got a range of price estimates from RJ Hodavi at Morningstar. He said it can be between $1,000 and $20,000 per kiosk to install them, and then you have a monthly software service charge. So they can be pretty costly, but if you've ever used a kiosk, you probably notice it's a lot easier to upcharge you because they offer you things like, do you want avocado? Do you want a pastry with that? Do you want this special drink or sauce or whatever it may be, things that a cashier may not ask you. So the higher order ticket price may come in when you're using these things, which is interesting. So they could kind of wind up paying off over time.
We're seeing them, as you said, in a number of places already. You think the rollout gets more widespread from here, or do you hit a point where every restaurant has to have kind of a bare minimum, few people on the cashiers, few people making the food, and then a few kiosks?
Kelly, we talk about it every quarter. How quickly do these restaurants want to get you in and out and have a seamless experience? So if the line is long, the kiosk is a great way to get you moving in and out of that restaurant very quickly and maybe customize your order and spend a little more money along the way. So I think a lot more widespread.
I'm happy. They're happy. I don't know about the workers. You know, that just remains the big question.
Certainly depends, but we're in a tight labor market, too.
Exactly.
So that's another point.
They can't even find them half of the time. I know it happens in my town.